Oh, yeah. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope everybody's having a good one. Hope everybody had a good one yesterday. It's going to be another hot one. The, the weather lady, she just says, copy and paste. That's all she said. Copy and paste. Whatever we had yesterday, copy and paste. That's what we're having today. So, she mentioned, well, actually, she did say it's probably only going to get up to only 93 today. It's gotten up to like 95 the last 4 days in a row with the, feels like well over 100. But yeah, so another hot day. Well, let's see who we've got hanging out with us here this morning. We have, we got Troy Pritchard. Says happy hump day. Doctor appointment day. Just dropped by to give a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Dave Clemens in the house. Let's see. Happy hump day 70 headed to 80 with rain here in quaint little town of Brooklyn, Michigan. All righty. Good to see you, Dave. Steve in Taranto's here. Good morning. Get over the hump. I'm pretty sure we will. Larry Gault says, good morning, folks. Happy hump day. Good morning to you, Larry. Let's see. Earl Walker. Morning, everyone. 68 going to 81 with rain. Well, all right. Good morning, Earl. There's Paul Stewart. Good morning to you, sir. Let's see who else we got here. Steve Gronsky. 71 going to 88 in Mustang, Oklahoma. Appreciate the thumbs up, Steve. We got a few of them going over there. LB Sharp's here this morning. 74, cold front of 91. Yeah. That's funny. Good morning to you, LB. Michael Bell's in the house at 76, headed for a cool 87. Yeah. All righty. I see Kevin Els is over there watching. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you. Wild Bill Larson's in the house. Says good morning, everybody. Ryan Ballard says, bit of a rough day. One of my pups is at the vet, and I'm supposed to take them to South Carolina today. Oh, all right. Well, I hope your pup gets well, Ryan. I know how it is, man. They're like one of the kids. Jesse from JJ Woodshop is here. Well, he's still in Omaha, Nebraska. All right. Good morning to you, Jesse. Thanks for tuning in while you're out of town there, buddy. Appreciate you. Keith Stanford's here. Says morning, everyone. There's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you. Always appreciate you being on here. Bill Hoffman says good morning, everyone. Happy hump day it is. Yeah, it sure is. There's Bart Bixel. Says happy hump day. Thumbs up. I appreciate it, Bart. Dave Mack says morning thunderstorms today in the mountains. Jax and I are walking before it hits. Good deal. Good deal. Jeff Morgan in the house. Good morning, Jeff. How are you? Mary Mallory's watching over there on Facebook. How you doing, Mary? Good to see you. My buddy Grant Davis says, morning, Dave and friends. How you doing, Grant? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Jim Senecola. Good morning, everyone. Got the hump day symbol going right there. All right. Johnny's here this morning. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you. All righty. I think I'm caught up. We got a good little crowd here today, man. Good little crowd here on a hump day morning. Yeah, man, I went, I told y'all yesterday I had to go to the UPS store to ship a couple of things. I got to get a sip of coffee here quick. This is my third cup, by the way, too, which is highly unusual. But for some reason, I woke up at 4:45, could not go back to sleep. So about 5:30, I said, well, might as well get on up. So, yeah, on the third cup. But anyway, yeah, I was going to go to the UPS store, which I did. And then when I left there, I headed down the road to this little, it's like a feed and seed type place. It don't even look like much. You almost miss it if you're not looking for it. It's just like an old raggedy building. And then they have one of those, like, semi trailer sitting there that then they keep bales of wheat straw in. So I went down there to get some wheat straw, and it was just about to start pouring down rain. And I went in there and I said, yeah, I need to get about 4 or 5 bales of wheat straw. And then I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute, I don't have any cash on me, and I bet you they don't do the card thing because they're such a small outfit. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, do y'all do the cards? He goes, no, just cash and check. And I just said, oh, great. I said, I don't carry cash hardly ever because, nobody wants cash anymore. In fact, they're trying to get it all. I understand. I've seen signs that pretty much everywhere I've gone here lately. Zaxby's. Let's see, where else did I see signs? But anyway, everywhere I go now, I see the sign out saying, that they want you to pay with a card. And if you don't have the exact change, by gosh, they're rounding it up, So, you go buy something that's $7.03, you just paid $8, So, anyway, yeah. I did find a couple of things fairly interesting. I was looking over here on this day in history thing. I found a couple that anybody here from Cleveland, Ohio? I think Earl's from Ohio, somewhere up there, maybe near Cleveland. I don't know. Anyway, a little thing in here about Cleveland, Ohio. Let me scroll back down to it. Here we go. Cleveland, Ohio. Now, this is, write this down now in case you're ever on Jeopardy. You might need to know this stuff. Cleveland, Ohio, and everybody knows Cleveland is spelled Cleveland, was founded by General Moses Cleveland, spelled Cleaveland. And it was originally called the one with the A for a while, but I guess in 1776, the public adopted the current name, which is without the A, after a newspaper editor noticed that the name was too long to fit on the page. Yeah, it won't fit, so let's just misspell it and go with that. Okay, so that's that. So if you're from Cleveland, just know that they've been misspelling your town's name since 1796. So for over 200 years, it's been wrong. I'm just saying. But like I said, some of the stuff you find on here, and I don't know how they know this stuff. And here's another one that I don't know why I wrote this one down. It just struck me as kind of weird. And again, write this down in case you're ever on Jeopardy. It says in 1918, lightning kills 504 sheep in Utah's Wasatch National Park. Wonder who had the job of counting them. And whoever that was, I wonder if they got sleepy while they were doing it. Who knows? 504. That must have been a big old lightning bolt. Hey, let's see. I got one or two more here. This one struck me as kind of funny. Everybody knows who Jimi Hendrix is, right? You know, Purple Haze and all that stuff. It says, on this day in 1967, Jimi Hendrix, he got fed up and he'd had enough. He quit as the opening act of the Monkees tour. I cannot picture Jimi Hendrix going on to warm up the crowd for the Monkees. I just can't see that. Can you? I don't know. Yeah, just crazy stuff you see on this day in history thing. Good morning to you, Doug Sis from the Henry County Fair. You know, you could, if I sent you a link, you could come on here as a guest and give us like a live on the scene look from the Hendricks County Fair. I'm just saying, you could do that. Reporting live from the Hendricks County Fair. This is Doug Sisk. Tim Halcomb's here this morning from East Central Indiana. Good morning, Tim. How are you doing? Typeset was much harder back then. Yeah, I guess, you know, back then you got a font. It's only one size. I guess you can't shrink it down like you can now. But can't you just imagine them saying that though? Like, what do you mean it won't fit? Well, just misspell it then. Take a letter out. Pick which letter you want to take out. Oh, that's funny. It is to me anyway. I know I have a warped sense of humor sometimes, but Ryan Ballard says he saw the Monkees, and you misspelled monkeys, by the way, so you could probably get you a job at the Cleveland newspaper because it's Monkees when you're talking, unless you saw Real Monkees. I don't know. Did Real Monkees have a reunion too? Anyway, Weird Al Yankovic opened. Okay. Now, see, I could believe that a lot quicker than I could Jimi Hendrix. I just can't. I can't even picture that. Sorry. Just can't even picture it. Next thing you know, the Archies will be opening for Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Nothing starts till 10. Well, that's okay. We could still get that live behind the scenes look. Are they allowing people? I thought I read something where they were gonna do the fair, but it was only going to be the people that are participating in the fair. You know, the exhibitors and stuff like that. Is that right, Doug? Can you give us that? Give us the lowdown from the Hendricks County Fair. Mark Lindsay. Just me talking here, but I think if you live in Cleveland, spelled Cleveland, the spelling is the least of your problems. I would concur with that, Mark Lindsay. And that's probably why for the last couple hundred years, they haven't worried about their name being misspelled. They've had other things to worry about. Steve in Toronto wants to know, did Yankovic imitate Hendrix? Doug says, send it. All right, you're on, buddy. I'm sending it. I will send it via Facebook Messenger, and we will see if we can get a live behind-the-scenes look at the Hendricks County Fair. Let's see. Oh, now I don't know if I have you in Messenger. I'll have to go hunt you. There you are. See? Link is on the way. Boom. There you go. So hopefully Doug will be with us momentarily to give us a behind the scenes look at the Hendricks County Fair. Which I wish I was there. Of course, I wish it was not under these circumstances with the COVID thing, but I went there a few years ago up to visit folks in Indiana, and it was during the week that the fair was there. And it's just a bunch of fun. Although I do kind of miss it not being at the old location where it was before. I guess they outgrew that or something. Got a whole new fancy place now. But let's see. Janet wants to know, what does the shirt say? I can only read half of it. The shirt says, opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. That quote is most often attributed to Thomas Edison. But it sounds pretty good no matter who says it. It's definitely true. So, okay, Doug says it won't. We have technical difficulties, folks. Yeah. I don't know. I know Ryan Ballard joins all the time from his phone. I don't know what he does different. But, well, I'll keep looking for you, Doug, if you figure out how to get it to work. We've still got 18 minutes that we could share the Hendricks County Fair. Are they doing any? That with all the COVID stuff going on, I'm surprised there's not more people that are, just setting up to do live streams from these kind of places so that people can enjoy do it. Hey, look who's here. George H. Rothfuss has joined us this morning. How you doing, George? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Jerry Blakeslee says, I work hard every day. Millions on welfare depend on me. Yeah, I know. Yep. While Bill says, maybe power your phone off and restart. I don't know. Maybe he has one of those, what is it, Apple phone? I don't know if it works with an Apple. I know it works with it. Well, I don't know. What does Ryan Ballard, what kind of phone do you have? Because I know it works all the time when Ryan does. Doug says, I posted the live stream off the show. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Jesse's getting the fever. Look at here. He's thinking about getting a heat press when he gets home. Yeah. It's, I tell you what, I have got just a million ideas swirling around in my head, and I'll never live long enough to do most of them. Okay, Ryan confirms he uses an iPhone. So, and I have joined with my phone as a second thing, and mine's an old Android. So I don't know why it's not working. It should work. But yeah, Jesse, be careful. It can be a rabbit hole. I started out. Well, I knew I was going to get a vinyl cutter and a heat press, but I thought, well, I'll get the vinyl cutter. Oh, here he is. Looky here. There he is.
Hey, buddy.
Good looking son of a gun. Looky there. We got Doug Sisk live from the Hendricks County.
Yeah, well, what's left of it? Yeah, we haven't got much of a fair this year, but we got 5 vendors, and each day there's one livestock species, and there's no audience, kind of like all the professional sports. But we do have a pretty good crowd. If I can turn this camera around, I don't know if I know how to do that or not. Nope, all I did was shut it off. Somewhere I should
be a way. I don't know how it works on an Apple, but there should be a button to flip to the other side.
Yeah, and there always is on mine. Let's see. No. Here, I'll just turn it around.
There you go.
There. And you probably don't remember this, but we never allowed stalling on the grounds, you know. Well, now you have to show cattle out of your trailer. So we have every kind of setup imaginable. You got fancy trailers with all the tarps and stuff, and then you got guys who brought some gates from home and just their cows laying around everywhere. And
yeah.
But then we're showing outside. We've never done that before either. We always had the ring inside, and there's 2 really large rings for social distancing, and so they're going to have 2 rings going at the same time. That kind of speeds the process up because they're made smaller classes to keep the kids apart. All the kids are showing in masks. Everybody working in the ring, showing with a mask. So it's just way different than anything where any of us are used to. But I'll tell you, the part that I like the best is Hendricks County stuck to their guns, because Friday afternoon, Lebanon was supposed to start in Boone County. They were supposed to start the same time we were on Saturday, and they closed it down at noon on Friday. And you talk about a bunch of disappointed kids.
Yeah,
they pulled the rug out from under them right at 12 o'clock on Friday before they were coming in on Saturday.
Yeah, well, it's bad that they're having to do the stuff they're having to do, but it's better than not having it at all.
That's exactly what we keep trying to tell people. I mean, we have those people with their feet in the mud said, if you make me wear a mask, I'm not coming. And I'm like, okay, that's a great attitude to have for kids. You know, I mean, I'll go out there naked if you want me to, you know. Well, that probably would send a few more home. But
that might close it down for sure.
That might do it. But you know what I'm saying. I'd do anything for a kid, and I think everybody should have that attitude when it comes to 4-H, and just, you know, hey, let's get this thing over with and let them do face to face and get their animals judged. Some of these kids, especially cattle, they've been working with these animals for over a year, getting them ready for this show. And the amount of work and effort and money that goes into this thing, a lot of people don't understand. They just can't figure that out. But no, we got a lot of dedicated families here in Hendricks County. Like I say, I'm so glad they stuck to their guns and let these kids have a live show.
Yeah, I am too. And I have to say, even though you had a little issue getting this thing to work, now that you're here, your picture quality is fantastic. That iPhone has a great camera on it. So you've never looked at it, Doug. I'm just saying.
I had to post, and you know, I am not, even though I'm a teacher, I'm not the most tech savvy guy, because, you know, I'm 65, so I didn't grow up with this stuff. But there was a little note at the bottom when it said it rejected it. It said, try opening it, the link in Chrome. So I just copied and pasted the link into Chrome and opened it there.
Yeah, it works really good with Chrome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, for a cheap camera, because it's just an old Samsung, what is it, SX9 or something like that. But it does have a great camera, which I'm glad, because I get to post a lot of pictures of my grandkids. So
right. Now, Doug, tell us, what is your role there at the fair? Are you involved more than just as a spectator?
Well, yeah. Well, of course, we spent 18 years here with our kids as parents, and then I didn't want to give up, the opportunity to keep working here. But I am on the Hendricks County Beef Cattle Association board, and I just went off. I was the outgoing president, and when my kids left the ring, they asked me if I would come in and work the ring because I was familiar with cattle. I'm, familiar with working with young kids who are just starting, and they just asked me if I would go out and work in the ring and help kids if they have trouble, keep things kind of in order. And then we have our organization sponsors a Hendricks County Born and Raised competition. So there's actually, when they're in the ring, there's two shows going on at once. There's the show, the regular 4-H show, and then any kid who's showing a calf that was born in Hendricks County, not purchased from somebody outside of Hendricks County, they're actually competing again in another show against everybody else. So you could actually be, like, say, you might finish third in your class, but the two in front of you weren't from Hendricks County, so you're actually the champion in that class for born and raised. And that is one of the most difficult things to keep track of because they're not wearing a sign, I was born and raised in Hendricks County.
Right.
All they got's a kid showing a number on the back. And so that's part of what I do. I help. My other board members are on there too. And Ron Pruitt, I don't know if you remember the Pruitt family, and those people are sitting at the desk trying to keep all that straight because we give trophies and banners for that too. So, and we're really proud of that. We have a great, we do. We have a great county, and there's a lot of good livestock people here, and so they're taking care of keeping us on top by showing their own animals and the breeding and livestock that they've done.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning, Doug. I appreciate you.
No problem. Sorry to dominate your show.
No. How much longer is the fair go on? When's it end?
The rest of the week. There's the Supreme Showmanship, which is every species has a champion showman, and then those kids compete against each other, and they have to show every species. That's the finale of our fair. That's Saturday night, and then Sunday there's a virtual auction to sell the kids sell their livestock in a virtual auction, which we've never done virtual, but it'll be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Sunday it'll be over.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next year it will all be back the way it used to be.
We hope so. Yeah, we absolutely hope so. And kids will be purchasing animals this fall, with that thought in mind that it's going to be normal. So.
Yeah, I think it will. I'm optimistic anyway. But anyway, Doug, thank you so much for taking the link and figuring it out and getting on here and giving us the lowdown. I appreciate your live report from Hendricks County Fair. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Take care. All right, folks. There you have it. We've got the live report from my buddy Doug Sisk. And he's been involved with that thing for a long time, so good for him. And I heard my little bell go off, so let me quickly run through here the comments and see if I've missed anything while I was talking with Doug there. Jesse says, "I like the photos on Wood Idea." Yeah. You'll have to try it, Jesse. Just saying. Let's see here. Okay, Tim's saying the Randolph County 4-H Fair was this past week. Dog show was streamed and other events were too. Good. Reporting live. Yeah, I'm going to call Doug my roving reporter now. That'll be his new nickname, I guess. So, yeah, kids can be together. The virus doesn't affect them like adults. Let them be kids. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised because I thought that I'd read somewhere that the fair was going to go on, but that it was only going to, they wouldn't let just you couldn't just go to hang out and watch stuff. It was only the exhibitors and people like that. But it looks like they've even changed it further, doing the stuff, out of your trailer and stuff like that, which, like I said, it's still better than not doing it at all. But I feel bad for the kids that they can't get out there in the big ring and all that stuff like they normally would have. Yeah, Doug did a great job, didn't he? He did a great job. Let's see. Rob Schuster's here. He says, I've cut many signs for the local 4-H kids over the past few years. Yeah. All right. I guess Mark says I should have guests more often. Well, I like to, if I can get somebody that will come on and have something interesting in their locale to talk about, that'd be cool. Bart seconds that. Live report is cool. Need more of this. Yeah. Well, a lot of you guys, if you're sitting around drinking your coffee and you might be, sitting in your shop or something like that, all you have to do is let me know. I'll send you a link and you can give us a quick 5-minute tour of your shop or something like that. I'm all up for that. And next, Doug Sis with the farm report. I thought he did a great job, didn't you, Janet? He was fantastic. That was cool. All right, guys, we're running a little long, but I got to get out of here. I got to get to the. I scrounged. I looked under the sofa and I found some cash. So I'm going to run down and get a few bales of wheat straw to put over my where they graded, and hopefully I'll give you a shot of that. Maybe I'll give you a shot of it tomorrow so you can see the before where it's still bare, and then after the grass, hopefully the grass grows, you can get an after. All right, we are getting out of here. Everybody have an awesome hump day. Again, thank you so much, Doug, for doing the live from the Hendricks County 4-H Fairgrounds there in Danville, Indiana, my old stomping grounds. Thank you so much. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you. Stay warm, stay cool, and stay hydrated.